Some has to be personal. Why would you just unload on a yard or a house full of women that was here on the outside celebrating someone's birthday?
Natasha.
You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.
Ain't no way motherfuckers don't know a goddamn thing. Y'all know what the going on and don't nobody want to talk. Don't nobody want to say shit.
Kanesha Gaines went out to party with her homegirls but ended up in the morgue hours later, while 8 of her other friends ended up in the emergency room with 2 out of her other friends who were shot 8 times in the torso were also left fighting for their lives in ICU.
Some has to be personal. Why would you just unload on a yard or a house full of women that was here on the outside celebrating someone's birthday?
Natasha Graham, Kanesha's mother, spent the morning at the morgue to identify her daughter, the second child of hers to be shot to death in Chicago in the last 4 years.
It's over with. You can't get up. Let me go outside. You can't even go outside no more.
Things got sour between Kanesha's mom and Kanesha's friends, when the surviving friends of Kanesha who saw the killers before they took her life, were caught in between being loyal to their friend by mentioning the killers' names or turning a blind eye to avoid being labeled a snitch.
Y'all weird as hell.
That's so
don't
wrong.
want to say nothing.
So wrong.
Then a motherfucker go block me and shit. Like, what you blocking me for?
That's wrong.
What you feeling some type of way? Because I'm feeling some type of way about my niece for. Holla!
This story will be taking us to Chicago, Illinois. Chicago is a city known for its world-class culture, electric big city buzz, and welcoming Midwestern spirit that makes visitors feel right at home. With a crime rate of 40 per 1,000 residents, Chicago has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to all communities of all sizes.
Oh, wow.
Kanesha Gaines, aged 21, popularly known as Nesha, grew up in Chicago, Illinois. She was a mother of 2 adorable kids, ages 2 and 3. They were the love of her life. Kanesha was a very hardworking young lady. She had 2 jobs on her hands, making sure she had what it takes to feed her kids. She had big passion for beauty. Kanesha was an outgoing lady despite her busy schedule. She loved going out partying with her friends like most young ladies.
I'll be dropping right now. You gotta get out, baby. You gotta get out. Ah, they gon' smoke, they gon' smoke, they gon'
Oh man! What the fuck you at right now? I know what the fuck I'm doing, man. Turn up, shorty. Hurry up, come up again. Hey, you want to get down off that? Get down, baby. I love you though.
Ooh. Get down.
Her brother passed away in a gun violence incident sometimes in 2019, so she toned the outdoor activities down but resumed again a couple of years later.
I forgot to put my fucking lip gloss on.
Uh-oh.
You wasn't my girl, but used to pretend to.
When I came home, let you beat her instrumental.
On July 30th, 2023, Kanesha and her friends decided to attend a backyard birthday party in the 1500 block of South Keeler Avenue in North Lawndale when a black Jeep pulled up just before 1 a.m. Some masked gunmen jumped out of the car and opened fire, striking 9 people.
Senseless.
Some person who witnessed the incident was able to tell reporters what she heard before shots rang out.
What I gather, that I heard that when they jumped out of the car, they said, "We got you, bees." So it was intentional. Wasn't like it was a random. It was intentional.
How large was the gathering that was going on?
They were having a luau, so I think it was a pretty big gathering. And I think it was majority all women. So it's devastating.
Kanesha was among the 9 people who got shot. She was shot in the face and was taken to Mount Sinai Hospital, where she later died.
And now we want to tell you about breaking news overnight in Lawndale.
9 women were shot just after midnight near Keeler and 15th Street. Police say 1 woman has died, 8 others injured, some shot multiple times. Jen DeSalvo joins us live outside Stroger Hospital with the very latest. Jen?
9, Kate. 9 women. They were part of a group that police say was hanging out just before 1 a.m. last night in Lawndale when a black Jeep drove up. A bunch of offenders jumped out holding guns and began shooting at them. This is where it happened.
Christ.
Video from the scene in Lawndale near 15th and Keeler. Many first responders, including several ambulances, evidence of gunfire scattered across the ground, and firefighters, police officers in mass, EMTs also there. There were a few onlookers, but not much of a crowd. Because of this, 5 were transported to Mount Sinai, 4 here to Stroger. Now, 1 woman is dead, 1 is still in critical condition, and according to police, 7 people are in good condition this morning. But as one gun violence victim had told me, there is never such a thing as good condition when somebody gets shot. Area 4 detectives are still investigating exactly what happened. We know that the victim that did pass away, she was 21 years old. The woman who is in critical condition, she sustained 8 gunshot wounds to her body. She's 28 years old. The others all between the ages of 20 and 30, so they were adults. We will bring you more as we find out more this morning from Stroger Hospital.
Her mother, who was a strict mom, was shocked with this incident, having buried her son in 2019 due to gun violence.
Wow.
Kanesha Gaines' mother said she just turned 21 in May. She says her daughter was a mother of 2 who had her whole life ahead of her.
I'm unbearably hurt.
Natasha Graham is going through an unimaginable pain of losing her 21-year-old daughter, Kanesha Gaines, to gun violence.
Both are
She
kids.
says her daughter's smile lit up a room, but now it's been dimmed.
Kanesha was a funny everything. She was so outgoing. She was the queen of the world. You couldn't tell her anything.
Her last conversation with her daughter was about her moving back in with her mother.
I want you to know I'm come home, but I'm grown now. And I'm like, I understand that, Kanesha. So I understand a little bit more freedom from when you was a teenager. I ain't heard from her since.
Oh my God.
Police say the 10th District community experienced a tragic shooting that killed Gaines and left 8 additional women injured. At least 30 evidence markers were on the ground near 15th and Keeler. There was also balloons and decorations from what appeared to be a luau-themed birthday celebration.
Talk to them about being out, hanging with these friends, going to these parties.
Graham says she's walked down this tragic path before. Her 18-year-old son, Keyshawn Graham, died in 2019 due to gun violence.
The gun violence is completely out of control. Nobody even thinking, because when you take one life, you take 2. You took yours too.
Which is why Graham says she kept a strong thumb on her daughters.
I kid you not, my daughters can tell you. I be hard on them. You can't walk to the store. They can't go to no store by themselves. They can't go to no park. I be so hard on them because I know that the streets are so dangerous.
As police are in their early stages of their investigation, Graham is looking for justice.
These children, not only my daughter, but every child that got shot there, they deserve some type of justice.
2 other ladies were said to be in critical condition. A 28-year-old lady was shot 8 times in her torso.
Wow.
A 20-year-old was shot in her right thigh. A 24-year-old was shot in her right wrist. A 28-year-old was shot in the right knee. A 30-year-old shot twice in the right shoulder and twice on the right arm.
Guys.
A 31-year-old was shot in the leg and forearm. A 33-year-old was grazed on the stomach, and the last person's age and injury was not released. Her family members were not happy with her friends who witnessed the event but didn't want to identify the shooters. It was shocking to them because they thought her friends would have her back and help her get justice, but that was not the case. Some of them posed as her very good friend when she was alive but were not ready to help her get the justice she deserves after she died. They had this to say.
I swear to God, these little girls playing in her face, and I'm finna play back. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna play back. Ain't no way motherfuckers don't know a goddamn thing. Y'all know what's going on, and don't nobody want to talk. Don't nobody want to say shit. Y'all weird as hell, but don't want to say nothing. Then a motherfucker go block me and shit. Like, what you blocking me for? What you feeling some type of way? Because I'm feeling some type of way about my niece for.
Exactly.
Holla at me. Out of here, y'all know how I'm coming. I don't even do this live shit, but the only time I get on live is when y'all make me feel some type of way. Stop getting on here talking about my niece, and you know you ain't gonna talk about what happened to her. It's kind of weird to me how your weird block me though. How you block me and you mad because I feel some type of way, baby?
Scratch your ass and get glad, bitch.
I ain't gonna even lie to you though. Everybody know what it is with me. Y'all weird as hell. I swear to God, if it wasn't for Kanesha, I'll send it to the moon. She ain't got no best friend. All that shit dead. She got family in that shit. She ain't got no motherfucking friend. That's what it is.
That's
Cause all
sad.
y'all weird people, y'all know what the going on. Ain't nobody talking, but y'all want to be
Exactly.
weird. On Facebook, making statuses and shit. I don't like none of y'all, to be honest with you. I wish my niece had stayed away from all y'all, but she didn't. She ain't listen to me. But if she had to listen to me, bro, she wouldn't have been around. She wouldn't have been around that. Now everybody can face their facts and all of that. We 3 for 3, all of that. But a 3 for 3 ain't no snitching, bro. You ain't snitching if you telling what happened to your 3 for 3. She wasn't in the streets. Come on now, that's a different story if she was in the streets, bro. Come on, talk that shit, bro. She wasn't in the streets, y'all. Weird as hell. She wasn't in the streets. She ain't know what the
Sad.
was going on. You put them up, you bring them up to a scene, you think they don't know what the going on? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You weird as hell, G. She ain't know what the was going on.
Innocent.
Fuck out of here. She died because another decided to make a bad decision and they backfired. That's what the fuck happened. Fuck out of here. Ain't no setup. I ain't never say a motherfucker set my niece up. Let's be clear. While running around saying that shit, I ain't never say a motherfucker set my niece up.
Wow.
I said a motherfucker set that girl up. That's what I said. And it backfired. Nah, we can talk about it now. It's all out there now. Now, let's be clear. Cause none of the bitches that was hanging on my knees standing in the crowd with her, she want to shut down. Shut the fuck up talking to me. What's up?
Y'all need to stop playing, like for real.
I was humble enough. She gone in the ground now. What's up? Y'all real stupid. Real stupid.
Sad.
Right. Weird people. Out of here, sitting up here talking all that weird shit. You a best friend. You this. Y'all that. Y'all this. But ain't nobody came to talk to us. But I heard motherfuckers got pictures. I heard motherfuckers got text messages. Some more. Why we ain't get it?
That gotta hurt.
Why we
That
ain't
gotta
know?
hurt.
So weird out of here. I'm with all that today. With all that today. What's up? Got whole screenshots on their phones, but I gotta beg them up for it. I gotta beg them up for it. I asked for this shit
Sad.
days. Motherfuckers said that shit in their phone since the day it happened. Motherfuckers ain't dropped shit up until I start begging for that shit. Out of here, y'all weird as hell. Come on. Don't get to telling me about how I feel, because I feel some type of way because y'all want moving no right way. Man, they ain't gonna never tell the police. We have a better chance on finding this shit out ourselves. Motherfucker ain't gonna never talk to the police. Motherfucker scary than a motherfucker. Motherfucker talking about some, well, I don't want my name on black and white. What the fuck is you talking about? Tired of being humble. Fuck out of here. It is what it is.
Then wanna always scream all this. Best friend this, best friend that. Get your weird on. I done heard this shit from the herself that's in the hospital bed still to this day. Yo, back though, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Motherfucker talking about black and white. There's a difference in snitching and being loyal. So obviously you're not loyal to my sister, little girl. Obviously you're not. You ain't loyal. You ain't got no loyal bone in your motherfucking
So much pain.
If you ain't want to talk to us, you could have talked to the police, but you don't want your name. So you not shot for real. Your is grave. Cause I swear to God on my kids, on my dead mother, on my daddy must saved your all day. I was on your all day. And I told your to your face when my sister was going in the ground, you was showing fake love. You ain't want to go with your move. How you know what's up with me? You fake as hell, G. On my kids. I can't see you on no day. You talking about not today on no day. You won't even come around right now. On my kids. Literally. I don't feel that shit, bro. Oh God, that's why I'm mad, TT. You should have let me go with my mood, G, because this ain't even finna come back around. Oh Jesus. This ain't finna come
They
back around.
upset.
This finna be high now.
It was just a point of why the fuck you block me? Why you block me? What you acting
That's what
weird
I'm
to
saying.
me
She
for?
blocked me too. You blocked me too. Oh God. At the end of the day, on my kids, you can't say we acting funny. You can't say we bogus or none of that. Want me to tell you
They
why?
just want to
Because you
know.
went to the hospital and talked to this girl for one and showed her all type of screenshots of texting you talking about they know who did it or whoever, whatever. We don't know this. We ain't got this. You can't be my sister best friend. And any rocking with you, I'm not rocking with them. I die behind this little girl right here. All you talking about?
Every last one of you. I ain't
Every
gonna lie
last
to you.
one of them, I'm not playing. All that at the end of the day, my mama died when I was 13, and I know how I feel to live without a mama. These kids 3 and 2. So they got a whole life ahead of them without a mama.
Sad.
Ain't nobody gonna treat them kids like they mama gonna treat them, because ain't nobody treat me how my mama would have treated me. You talking about, oh, yeah, we can do whatever. Me, I can do whatever about clothes. I can buy shoes, all that. I'm still not them kids' mama. At the end of the day, I'm still not them kids' mama. I'm like auntie. And that's just sad, bro. Y'all don't know what my little sister on some real shit. This girl bossed up when she had them kids. Her kids was her world. Cause you talking about Treasure was sad. All that day was sad. Her face, she cried all that day. Kimaria was sad too. But Treasure, that little girl, that shit gonna hurt when she get older, bro. That shit bogus. At the end of the day, G, you not loyal.
The police department also had a briefing to address the multiple shooting.
Announced crime victim services that are available following the tragic shooting that occurred early Sunday in the 1500 block of South Keeler. This shooting left a 21-year-old woman dead and 8 others injured. Our deepest condolences are with the family of the young woman who was killed, and our detectives are working hard to identify and apprehend the people responsible for this shooting. We ask anyone with information to please submit an anonymous tip through cpdtip.com or contact Area 4 detectives at 312-746-8252. Our crime victims advocates have been working.
They need tips. And her best friends were there. So-called best friends. Weird.
Working throughout the past 24 hours to reach out to the victims and connect them with resources as they begin to process what happened. Crime Victim Services has also set up an assistance center that will open shortly at 1 p.m. and will remain open until 7 p.m. tonight at the Deliverance Temple Church of the Apostolic Faith at 1457 South Kaminsky Avenue. This assistance center is open to anyone who has been affected by violence, including yesterday's shooting in North Lawndale. Our crime victim advocates and our community partners are here right now, they're right now getting ready to assist anyone who needs support. When acts of violence occur, it's more than just the direct victims and their families who are affected. This violence creates a ripple effect that can touch an entire community. This includes the children who heard the gunfire in their neighborhood or the family who lives down the street from where the shooting occurred and saw the aftermath.
Horrible.
Though we know the trauma of violence never fully heals, our hope is that we can provide support and advocacy to those affected as they learn to live with the experiences they carry. I'd now like to turn it over to Assistant Director Aileen Robinson, who can expand on the services available. Aileen.
Her mother had a lot to say about the incident. Also did the people who lived in the neighborhood.
I have a 15-year-old daughter, and to think that I'll let her go out into the world and something like this tragically happened to have a good time at a luau. Heartbroken.
With no one in custody, community leaders are begging the public for leads.
There's a coward amongst our community will take out their frustration and shoot women. We're supposed to protect our women in our communities.
If it's your son, if it's your grandson, if it's your nephew, if it's your friend, if it's your cousin, we must speak out.
CPD's Crime Victim Services Unit has reached out to survivors of the shooting to provide resources to them, while Area 4 detectives want to hear from you if you know anything about who's responsible.
It affects the community as a whole. And you don't often, this is not something that's normal, where 9 people are shot at one time.
Unfortunately, no one has been arrested in this shooting, and the police are asking anyone who has information to contact them. It's sad to see that those who saw the shooting decided not to say anything to the police. They could have easily called anonymously, but no one stepped up for her, including her so-called best friends. Does this mean people just use the word best friend when it suits them and not actually act like one? This case should have been solved by now if someone had summoned the courage to step forward, but everyone acting tough and abiding by the street code. Well, we hope someone would step up and say something someday. We do hope they can at least do this for her young kids. She will...
You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.